Hello, good evening, traders. Today is the 6th of Feb 2020. It's almost 8 p.m. in the evening. And I take the opportunity of this evening to make a quick video on a very widely asked question is what if prices gap beyond my stop loss? Well, I have been asked this question multiple times, and from my own personal experience, I did come to a conclusion, and I do follow that for myself and others also. If you are a mentorship trader, of course, you'll know my answer. Nevertheless, for the rest of you, let me share what is my view on such a unique case. We have the chart of Reliance futures in front of us. And let's make a...
It's 8 o'clock.
That was my laptop, Siri updating about the time. So thank you, Siri. This is a chart of Reliance, daily chart, the future. And let's make an assumption that you have taken a short trade towards the end of today's close. And you're using the high of today, which is close to 1464.9. So let's say 1465 as a stop loss for this short position. Now, what if tomorrow Reliance open gaps up 1475, 85, 1490? That is a situation where prices gap up or gap down essentially opens significantly beyond your stipulated point of risk or stop loss. Now, let's try and break this down step by step, point by point. When such an event happens, if it happens, the first thing which I sense is emotionally, I will be shaken because I did not see this coming. If I've taken a short trade, I would consciously and some subconsciously expect prices to open weak, down, and fall because I want the profit. Now, if it opens higher, significantly beyond the level where I thought I will book out in a loss, not only am I looking at a far greater loss, the first thing that happens is emotionally I am shaken, I am disturbed. If you're looking at a 10k, 15k, 20k risk, now you're looking at a 40k or a 50k risk. So of course you will be emotionally disturbed. And once you're disturbed, the second thing that happens is you would not want to accept it subconsciously. Of course, I did not see this coming. I don't want this. I don't deserve this. Why only me all the time? So the mind starts to play various games with me. And next thing that triggers within me is hide and hope. Or hide or hope. What do I mean by this? I don't want to look at it. It is so painful. I move it from my screen. It sounds funny, but in my experience, I had actually met someone like this in my career long time back. And this person used to handle few clients' account, and I used to find that the moment any of his trades used to go horribly wrong, he would remove that trade from his terminal. The thing that is not going well, just don't look at it. So hide it. It's like the ostrich. When an ostrich senses danger, all that she does is puts her head inside the ground. I can't see the danger, so the danger does not exist. That's hide, but that's suicidal. The other one is hope. Now I would definitely would like to hope. Please, I don't want this loss. I don't have the emotional capacity to book this loss. So their hope starts to come in. I would start to pray. I would start to do all funny things um, which will help me to come to a point that okay, prices will move in my favor. And you know what? I will be staring at this particular stock, the daily time frame, the intraday time frame, the 1 minute chart. I'll go down as smaller time frames and as possible, maybe tick charts, and look at each and every trade of my stock. And this means that my mind is frozen. It freezes you on this particular stock. Whole day you will be staring at it tick by tick, hoping prices to move in your favor, but it doesn't. Rarely it does. It will not. Now, till this point, this is how I feel the emotions play one after the other. But the biggest danger or the biggest negative side to such an occasion is not a big loss. Money comes, money goes, you can rebuild it again. It's not the monetary loss, trust me. It's the fact that when you are so emotionally disturbed, your mind freezes and you will not be able to take proper, prudent decisions on other trades. Because the entire day you will be looking tick by tick on this stock. So now you're sold. Your brain is not working properly. All that you're praying and hoping is, please, I don't want to see this big loss. And so you're not able to take good trading decisions on other stocks which can easily give you good, quick profits. This, I think, is the biggest downside of this such a instance. So what can you do? What should you do? So I would suggest stick to the 5 minute bar rule, and whatever is the first opening bar of the day. So let's say I come to this point. This is the first 5 minute bar of Reliance for today. And let's make an assumption that I was short. The market opens gap up, it went all the way up and etc. So all that I will suggest is wait for the first 5 minutes. This is the toughest, longest 5 minutes of your trading career. And based on that high of that 5 minute, you place your stop loss and let it play out. I could have booked out here, but then I would like to give this trade some more space, room, time. Maybe I can get a better price to exit. And if it works in your favor, if prices moves in your favor, it comes close to your cost, at cost, or little better than your cost, please book out ASAP. Because the main reason I'm telling you is after you book out, it might move in your favor or against your favor. But the important thing is now you are emotionally out of it. You ask anyone who has traded for some amount of time, and you ask this question: what happened when you found a stock, gap up or gap down beyond your stop loss? And the same answer you'll find is, I was stuck the entire day or the week or the month. One bad trade will wipe out a major portion of your profits. Not only that, you will be paralyzed. You will not be able to trade properly. So, and if you ask them again, how did you feel when you cut that position? In a huge loss or break even? They'll say, we feel so much lighter, relaxed. Even if it's a huge loss, trust me, the burden of holding on to that loss, the burden of going through that emotional roller coaster amounts to so much that once you cut it out, you feel relaxed even if you have taken a big hit. Then your mind comes into place. Then you decide, all right, now is the time I start to recover this loss. That's the way to approach. If any stock gaps up or gaps down beyond your stipulated risk or beyond your stop loss. That's what I have learned because I have gone through these emotional roller coasters myself throughout the years. And I realized the best thing to do is free your mind from this uncertainty. So book the loss, use the 5-minute rule. At times it will play in your favor, at times it will not. When you average it out on a longer time frame, it all sums up okay. But the most important thing is you free yourself from this fact that your brain is all paralyzed. So that was my take on how one should behave or act if prices gaps beyond your stop loss. Please feel free to share your story. What do you do? What has worked for you? I'll learn from you as well. Your experiences, your feedbacks, suggestions. You've been very kind to follow me on YouTube and sharing your feedback. Please continue to do that. And it inspires and motivates me to make such videos. Till then, everyone, trade well, trade wise.